Well, hello folks, welcome back to Mr. Cast Iron. Today I'm going to share with you a product that was sent to me. This is the Eric Hill infrared thermometer, and it's very neat for checking the exterior temperature of like a griddle or something like that. Now, it comes with its own batteries, and you basically just open this up right here, the handle, and that's where the two batteries are placed. You close the handle, and of course, as you see this trigger here, this is how it activates. Once you have the batteries in, you pull the trigger and that turns it on. But I want to show you also here on the side of the infrared thermometer, it tells that it's the Eric Hill Rook 400, and it shows that it has a temperature range of negative 58 degrees Fahrenheit, and it registers as high as 752 degrees Fahrenheit. So it has a wide range of what it will register. And so now as I turn it over, I just want to show you, when you pull the trigger, that activates the infrared thermometer. And you continue to pull the trigger and it shows the laser, as you can see on the packaging back here. Or let me just put it on this griddle. As you can see, that it's showing the temperature of the griddle because I turned the burners on to low. And so when you're wanting to check the temperature of a griddle to see what temperature it is before you start cooking, it's perfect for checking that to make sure that your skillet is the desired temperature that you want, whether you're searing a steak or making sure you don't have it too hot to scorch eggs. Once you release the trigger, it locks that temperature in whatever degree that was. See, the temperature was at 236 and it locked it in place. And then in order to start it again, you just pull the trigger and it goes back to registering again. And you release the trigger and it locks that temperature in place. Okay, now there are three buttons on top of this beside the trigger. The button on the top left is to change it from Celsius or to Fahrenheit. So you have that option to do that. Then you have a mode button. Let me turn this back on and show you. Now you can hit the mode button and you can cycle through. You can set an alarm for a high range, low range. You can calibrate it. You can check even the ambient temperature. There's AT. Okay, that's the ambient temperature right there. It's 75.6 degrees in our house right now because the air is not kicking on. But anyway, that's the way you cycle through the different modes to set the different things and calibrate it. And then if you need to go up or down, you can just hit the up or down button there, and that'll change that for the type of food that you may be checking or the type of product you may be checking. Okay, now another thing, we have the temperature locked in at 201 degrees on this griddle. Now there's a triangle here. What that triangle for is to let you know that the laser light is on. And you can turn that off just by hitting the up or down button. And to get it back on, you just hit the button and then the laser light comes back on. Okay, now one other thing too that's real good about this infrared thermometer is as you're pulling the trigger, of course, naturally you see the LED light, you see the infrared light scanning the griddle here. But once you release the trigger, like I said earlier, it locks the degree in on your display. Now, if there's no activity, if you don't pull the trigger or there's no activity at all, within 12 seconds it will automatically shut itself off, just like it just did then. And then once you want it to come back on, you just pull the trigger and that activates it again. You know, we just showed you just a few of the things and some of the features that this Eric Hill Rock 400 SP infrared thermometer uses. I mean, you can use it in certain other applications for sure, other than just on a griddle like we've shown you here today. I mean, I think of a couple situations that you could use it, like if your children were playing in a playground and they were around metal slides or something like that. You could certainly check the temperature of playground equipment and make sure that it wasn't too hot for your children. Also, another application that I could see that this would be useful with is like if you owned a restaurant or something like that and you had a buffet, or if you did catering, had a catering business or something like that, and you wanted to make sure that your food products were maintaining a certain temperature. These would certainly be perfect for that kind of application. But anyway, we appreciate Eric Hill for sending these to us and allowing want us to review it and talk about it a little bit. We certainly appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great day. Now, it's Mike and Mrs. Cast Iron. We'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.